And I wanted to start with a little chant. If you can join me and repeat after me. Black Lives Matter uses the Assata Shakur chant, but we also have our own chant, so repeat after me. We are not protesters.
We are not protesters.
We are protectors.
We are protectors.
We are non-violent.
We are non-violent.
We are peaceful.
We are peaceful.
We are prayerful.
We are prayerful.
We love our children.
We love our children.
We love our grandchildren.
We love our grandchildren.
We love the earth.
We love the earth.
That's why we are here.
That's why we are here.
We have always been here.
We have always been here.
We will always be here.
We will always be here.
We stand with Standing Rock.
We stand with Standing Rock.
We are Standing Rock.
We are Standing Rock.
Standing Rock is everywhere.
Standing Rock is everywhere.
Mniwi Choni.
Mniwi Choni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Wow, that was powerful. So I wanted to say a few words, and we led the march with the Sacred Eagle staff and the sacred songs, and that's part of our culture. And we are still here. The United States government tried to wipe us out through genocide, through the boarding schools. It wasn't until 1978 that we could practice our ceremonies and our culture in public. 1978 wasn't a very long time that our ceremonies were outlawed. We would be arrested if we practice our ceremonies. So we're healing as Native people from historical trauma. We're revitalizing our language, our ceremonies, and that's where the power is. That's where the spirit is. So the colonizers, the settlers, they understood that. So they introduced 4 mind changers to our people that almost destroyed our people. These 4 mind changers, to be aware of those. My Native people and also our non-Native people. The first mind changer that they introduced to us was the liquid. To beware of the liquid, and the liquid represents alcohol and drugs. And when you go to Sacred Stone Camp, alcohol and drugs is not allowed there. So as a Native person, to say that you stand with Standing Rock, it also means you have to live a sober life, a traditional life. No alcohol, no drugs, and all of the benefits that people put on. Make sure it's not at a bar or people are drinking. This is not let's get lit for Standing Rock or let's get drunk for Standing Rock. So as Native people, we have to beware of that mind changer. It's an epidemic in our reservations, in our communities, to be aware of that alcohol. The second one they say they introduced to us was a black book. That black book represents their religion, their Christianity. And in their religion, they have false teachings and that are very dangerous. And one of those teachings is that man was created to dominate the earth. Man was created to conquer the earth. It says it in their book. And that's the problem why they're destroying the earth, because they think human beings were made to dominate the earth. But that's a false teaching, that we're supposed to live in harmony with the earth, and it is our mother, and it provides for us. It takes care of us, and we don't own the land. The land owns us. So the religion, to be careful of their religion. The third mind changer, they said, is a card. Beware of that card. And what is the card? Is tribal enrollment. And what is tribal enrollment? They go by blood quantum. So they want to divide and conquer. I'm more Indian than you. You're just a quarter. You're just a half. Or you're from south of the border. Or you're from Mexico. We're all indigenous from Alaska to South America. We're all indigenous from Alaska to South America. We never had borders. When the birds recognize the borders and they go and they show their green card at the border, then we'll do that. When the animals show their green card at the border, then that's when we'll start doing that. So we never recognize those borders. Those are Wasichu borders. The fourth mind changer, they said, is a song. And what is the song? The song is the national anthem, which represents patriotism. We can't salute that flag. That flag represents genocide. That flag represents greed. We don't salute that flag. Our Eagle staff is our flag. We acknowledge that. So all of you natives who say our country, our president, our troops, you have to decolonize your language. It's not our president. It's not our troops. It's their president. It's their troops. We are a sovereign nation, and we have to go back to that, to exercise that right as sovereign people. So I wanted to share those teachings with you, and I want to say that I love all of you, black, red, yellow, white people. We have to unite to kill the black snake. And we as an indigenous people are taking our rightful place in this country as leaders and as warriors. So we thank the water protectors in North Dakota who set a good example of how prayer and spirituality can win and kill the black snake. So I thank all of you. I love all of you and appreciate the water. Drink water and pray with the water. Appreciate the rain that brings us life. So that's important. And all the children, we're here for you, for our children. We want them to have good health, long life, and that's why we are here. We're protecting that good health. So I thank all of you, and I guess that's about it. But I hope, mitakyase.
Okay, quick announcement before we continue with the stage. We're going to need the crowd to move towards the food trucks this way because we are blocking the parking garage.